So I'm here standing talking to a EV owner. His name is?
Lito Tongson.
Okay, and you have this beautiful BMW i3. What year is this car?
It's 2018.
Okay. Now, why did you choose to drive an EV?
Well, because of the technology. Because I didn't want to buy gasoline anymore. And I always tell people who know me, I didn't do it for carbon credits. I didn't do it to save the environment. I did it because I didn't want to buy gasoline.
That's honest. I mean, that's true. And you have saved, I'm pretty sure, in
Yes.
your buying of gas.
Absolutely. I did a quick total of the electricity on my ChargePoint app.
Okay.
I have a ChargePoint charger at home.
Okay.
And I think for the first year, between all the free charging that's available to me in Baltimore, I looked at my app and I told my wife that we spent $250 on electricity for the whole year at the house, and
Right.
paying on a trip that we took.
Right.
And since that first year, the number of chargers that have become available to me has increased. So now I have a charging station at the garage that I park in.
Okay.
So it should be even less.
Right, right. So you got the state credit, correct?
Yes. In Maryland, I'm leasing this vehicle. In Maryland, if you lease or buy, you get a $3,000 check, not a tax credit, a check.
A check,
Yeah.
right, right. And that's what I've gotten too. So I've got mine back in 2015. So you've had this for about a year.
Yes,
And-
May last year.
Okay.
Yeah.
So other than not paying gas, what is the best thing you could tell us about this awesome car here?
It's been really reliable. I have had no issues with this car whatsoever. And of course, since it's a lease, all the maintenance is covered. It does have a range extender in it, and you put gasoline in here.
Right.
And it does need servicing. There's oil that needs servicing, but that's covered by the dealership. So it's quiet, it's reliable, dependable. It's been dependable.
Right.
For all the reasons that you drive a
Right.
EV as well.
So do you think you will buy your next car? You think you'll outright buy one, or will you continue to lease?
It depends. The reason why I leased this was because of the battery technology, and I tell people that was the best decision I ever made, because I knew last year, this was before the Model 3 was out, and I knew that battery technology would change in the amount of time that I'd have this car lease. So I'm looking at the Y, potentially,
Right.
or some form of a Tesla, or something else that might be out there. And if they were to put a 100 kilowatt battery in this vehicle,
You'll be all over it.
I'd lease another one
Right.
in 2 seconds.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Well, car is backing up, so watch yourself. You don't want to back up to you. Okay, so one final question. So you already brought up, you actually tied everything in, because I said, what's the best thing you like in your car? And I guess the worst thing in the car, that you probably want a longer battery, right? A battery that you can travel.
So my commute to work is 5 miles.
Oh, that's nothing. That's easy.
it's-
And so you're not using.
So I'm not using it. So the only reason why, if I had a 100 kilowatt hour battery and I could go over 350 miles range, then I could take it on the trip to my father's without much problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Right,
That's the only
right.
reason. So right now it fulfills everything that I need, and with the range extender, I'm able to go on trips because I can charge the battery with gasoline. We took it to Asheville, North Carolina,
Okay.
on a trip, and we were able to stop and use gas to charge the battery. So that's the only thing, if it could do that, then it would be good for long and short. But right now, this does everything I needed to do.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, great. Well, thank you for your time, and I appreciate it. And sound like you're going to be an EV customer no matter which way you're going to go.
Yes.
Probably for forever.
Yes.
Thanks a lot. I
Okay,
appreciate
sure.
it. All
Okay.
right.